Hey, Kerry, just Wilson here, and I'm looking at your meal plan and for this week, and man, your food's made me hungry. You always make amazing food. Um, I'm feeling really hungry just reading this. But another thing that I noticed is there's a lot of food there, and so you got the concept. You're eating great things. You're eating things that are either growing from the ground, falling from a tree, flying in the sky, walking on the land, or swimming in the sea. You're eating natural, wholesome foods. Um, the only thing that I would start to come away from is more of the processed, um, refined carbohydrates that we're still having. I know they're gluten free, but gluten free rice crackers, gluten free rolls, etc., are still going to spike insulin. Hey, it's okay as a treat, and it's also, I'd rather you have that than a Mars bar. But that stuff, even though it's gluten free, will still spike your insulin. Okay, will still put a lot of blood in the sugar, if not more than wheat would. Um, so I know we think sometimes because it's gluten free, it means it's okay to eat it. That's not necessarily true because these gluten free Pop Tarts, for example, are still Pop Tarts. So it's still a piece of bread. Hey, you've not had a live. I just noticed the one, and I noticed the rice crackers with the dark chocolate. Now, although those things aren't really that bad, they are gluten free. That's great. There's still a lot of foods, and I think where we are going a little bit off track. I mean, these are only tweaks. It's just the carbohydrate in the snacks. You know, I'm going to tell you about heck in a second, and because basically I think this is why you might feel like you need these high carbohydrates in your snacks. In particular, pineapple, very high in sugar. The rice cakes, we're only having two of them, but there's still high carb snacks that we're having. A banana in between for these snacks. Whereas I'd prefer to see like a handful of nuts or a handful of berries, which is low glycemic index fruit. Yeah, look, gluten-free crackers with nut butter. So what that actually is a PVFC. Always no V there, so it's a PFC because you're getting protein from the nuts, you're getting fats from the nuts, but you're getting the crackers. You get the carbohydrates from the crackers as well, gluten-free crackers. So that would be a weight gaining meal that we're having there, three of them. And I just want to know your heck to understand if you're getting these cravings to eat throughout the day. But there is a lot of food there. Generally, we keep eating, we will increase our appetite, to want to eat. So then cravings do generally increase. So if we look at having more protein, which we're getting in each meal, more fibre, so adding some non-starchy fibres, which would be flaxseed, which would be some pumpkin seed, blend that up, or you can buy it pre-bagged and put that in a smoothie or sprinkle it on your salads to get more fibre into your meals, but without the starch that causes the blood sugar to spike. Then we should be able to take care of any cravings, so then we don't need to eat lots of meals. Because as I'm saying, there's a lot of food there, but the meals are great. What you are eating is perfect, is spot on. But I just want to cut a little less food. If we go back to the Warrior 20 and think about the Warrior 20, if you look in your fridge and if you see more than 20 pieces of food, for every person that lives in the house, then the likely chances that you're going to be overeating. And then the next thing to look at in your fridge is, of these foods, are they fresh or are they pre-packaged foods? Now, I'm looking at your meal plan and everything's fresh, apart from the crackers, apart from the roll and the crackers, everything's fresh. But brilliant. Even the two glasses of fizz and a school night. But no, fantastic work. You're staying hydrated, which is good. And Yeah, I'm happy with that. I am happy with it. But there's two things I need to know then, Kerry. I need to know how much weight you lost this week. So put this on the sheet as well. How much weight you've lost, and any inches you've lost as well. Just include that on the sheet as well. Now, if you go into the coaching videos, you'll see. I think it's on day 3, maybe, and I'll tell you about HEC. And HEC stands for hunger, energy, and cravings. Okay, and all you need to do on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being good, 10 being bad, is give me a number for hunger. Was your hunger good? That'd be 1. Or was it bad? Was it 10? Or is it in between? And do the same for energy. So good energy would be 1, bad energy would be 10. And then cravings, good cravings would be 1, and bad cravings would be 10. So you're going to give me a number between 1 to 10, with 1 and 5 being ideal, where we want to be. But anything over 5 is where we need to make tweaks with your meal plan. So to know if this meal plan really is working for you, I first need to know if we've achieved weight loss, have we achieved fat loss, in other words, inch loss with those measurements, and then have we balanced your HEC, got it between 1 and 5. So yeah, next week, just include your HEC, and then we know if what we're doing is good. But other than that, keep doing what you're doing, but let's look at tweaking our snacks more. And if you are, getting high cravings with your HEC, then include more protein, more non-starchy fibre, in particular in your breakfast, in your lunch, in all meals, all those 3 main meals really, and more water. You do, if need be, you're hitting your water targets, and yeah, you should see if you're getting cravings to eat, snack in between with high carb snacks, they should go away. Nice work, Kerry.